this an illusion or is it real? You decide.
And welcome back. I'm your host, Kevin. And I got with me my co-host, Daren.
Hello.
I got with me my co-host, John.
Welcome back. Oh, shit. Hey.
And I got with me my co-host, Kayla.
Hey.
And today, we are talking about a couple different topics. One topic will be the Philadelphia experience.
Experiment.
That sounds like a good band.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Experiment.
Or just a
And
walk
then-
through Philly.
I know, right?
Like a tour,
Yeah.
for sure.
Coney Island.
Like a tour of Italy with a tour of Philly.
Wait, isn't that
Right.
Jersey?
Dude, it's funny because when I first was looking it up on
Philadelphia?
TikTok, yeah, but I put experience instead of experiment. And
Did any bands pop up though?
no, but
Oh.
like people showed you around Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
The
Makes
Liberty
sense.
Bell and shit.
I was like, oh, I typed that wrong. Erase.
Yeah.
Well, you know how like you start typing and then it pops up like what?
You're like, oh yeah.
yeah,
It's not. Yeah.
yeah. But anyways, that was funny.
Damn, autocorrect got you. Or auto prediction.
I
Yeah.
know, dude.
Yeah.
For real.
They do that. They be
He's like, you
that.
think you know me?
Right.
They're
You
like,
don't know
you
me?
you ain't gonna learn about this experiment,
Yeah, clearly you're planning a
Exactly.
trip to Philadelphia soon.
right?
Right.
I
To
guess.
do the experiment.
Yeah. And then also, I saw a conspiracy thing on Zeppelins or blimps, and I thought that was very interesting on the reasons and stuff. So, all right, do you want to start it with the Philadelphia?
Bless you.
Thank you.
Why me?
Philadelphia.
I mean, I can start if you want me to.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Philadelphia.
So, what all do you guys know about like blimps and Zeppelins and stuff like that?
That.
That they didn't come out of Philadelphia for a minute.
Right.
What the
right.
hell was up with the switch?
Kayla wanted me
You're
to do it,
confusing
didn't she?
me. I didn't mean do your topic. I meant start the Philadelphia. You already announced the
I was
Philadelphia.
like, what the hell?
Stop confusing me.
I'm
Oh,
like,
I
when did
guess-
a blimp come into this?
Okay.
All
My
right.
bad, guys. We're gonna
All right.
rewind. We're gonna start the
Yes.
Philadelphia experiment. Okay.
All right.
So, are you saying why not me start it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Because I was not
Well,
prepared to like.
Anyone who wants to start at the beginning.
All right, Philadelphia, more than just a city that houses a bell
True.
and a lot of history and a bunch
Right.
of Benjamin Franklin's dead
All right.
bodies.
So, where did the Philadelphia experiment take place? Philadelphia.
New Jersey.
Correct.
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
I know.
shit.
But where exactly in Philadelphia?
Right. Where?
in
'Cause
the
that's the
harbor.
key.
Oh, damn, good call.
Yeah, harbor of some
good
kind.
call, good
Yeah.
call.
Yeah. It's someplace.
Some
It's Philly.
It's in the water, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, Philly cheesesteak.
Mhm.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that sounds pretty good
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so the whole thing is based off of Carl Allen's letter from what, right?
I
Am
didn't.
Read it.
I didn't write anything down about Carl Allen.
Oh,
That's what all the information is based off. That's the guy that sent the letter
Yeah.
after to the Naval Research Base to say all this stuff happened.
Yeah. And then he
Yeah.
ended
Was
up.
he a crew member?
He was a witness.
experienced it?
Yes.
Or he was just by and saw it disappear or reappear?
Um,
Well, in order for a project like that to happen, he would have had to have been involved in it in some way. So he might have just been like a researcher that wasn't necessarily on the boat. That was just doing like, I don't know, whatever scanning stuff
Yeah.
devices they have. So he probably was offshore doing some whatever
Rolling.
technical crap, and then he just witnessed it happen.
yeah. So he sent letters to two different publicists, or two different people. One was known for like UFOs and stuff like that, and then the other was ONR. That would be the Office of Naval Research. And in his letters, he claimed that there was the green mist. They teleported over
The
to
whole ship.
the whole ship teleported 200 to 250 miles away to Virginia, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yep.
To Norfolk, Virginia.
Yep. And then teleported back.
Mhm.
Also, some claim that it was 10 seconds. They went in the past, 10 minutes, 10 years. I've seen all three.
But that's not like from my first note was that the ship was gone for 4 hours from Philly.
Mm.
So, like, yeah, it was gone from that port, but I don't know how long it was technically in Virginia, because then there's also the time travel portion of it that it went to Chicago in a different year, and I think Nevada, Lake Mead, wherever that is. Nevada?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so, yeah.
And speaking of that, which I'm not going to do it now, but at the end of this, I do want to come back to this whole thing because I have a thought about that with like space travel, how that could be used for space travel, how aliens probably do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that at the end.
It said Carl M. Allen was a sea merchant or a merchant seaman.
Okay. So he
Okay.
was just selling
So-
stuff and
then
looked
he
over.
saw it happen.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
chilling around.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
he was a witness. That's all it said.
I guess the perspective I have is from so allegedly, I don't know if it even is, but one of the crew members that had jumped off and all this other shit.
Okay.
Yeah, because there were a few that did jump off.
Yeah, they were so they were brothers. I wrote it down, I think. Duncan and Edward, but then it also says later down the line his name is Al Bilek. I don't know how to say it.
Nico Bellic?
No.
No. But apparently the two of them had jumped off the ship once the experiment started. And it was a whole thing, like they swam, and once they got to shore, they came across the director of the experiment, but like years difference. And it was also in Long Island, New Jersey, instead of Philadelphia. So they had like time traveled, and the director guy was like, yeah, you got to go back and destroy this equipment because it's just going to keep expanding and destroy the world pretty much.
Mm.
Yeah, because it was like a side. It was about that though, because that to me means that they must have like a sphere type thing that you can't see around the boat. Because if they
Mhm.
jumped off,
Yeah.
that would mean the further the way they got away from the boat would mean like the time dilation of what happened.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So once I got to a
Right.
certain point, it was like the years went by, and then how many years was it again? After
It was 40.
4, so that means So if that kept expanding, I could get that.
Mm.
How that could like destroy the world.
Right, and I know they were trying to just make their boats invisible because we were losing them left and right.
Yeah,
to
because of the
subs.
mines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're mining the sea. The
Yeah, the whole start of this was Project Rainbow,
Mhm.
where they just tried to make the ships, excuse me, invisible
Yeah.
from enemies and whatnot.
Yeah. So I don't. And then what? Crew members and stuff like that was infused into the ship when it got back into port. Correct.
hold on, no, wasn't there more to it with what those two people jumped off were
Oh.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Oh, and also the director guy had told them that they were now involved in Project Phoenix in Montauk, which, if you remember, Montauk is what Stranger Things was based off of.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
The Montauk Project. So that leads into like MK Ultra pretty much, and all the mind control and all that stuff.
Well, they're supposed to be releasing more information on that too.
I don't know why my throat's so weird right now.
So we got UFOs that are dropping, MK Ultra dropping. A lot of stuff coming
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, so there's supposedly a connection on there as well. But yeah, it's from what I heard, they went back and destroyed the equipment, and then it stopped the whole thing from
whole time
from
loop.
I
happening.
get you. I get you. So they prevented it from ever happening in the first place,
No,
or it just destroyed it after the initial stuff happened. It sounds like
Yeah.
just so it. Okay.
so that's how it came back.
Okay.
And that's how they noticed that some of the crew members were missing, some were dead, some were fused into the ship,
Yeah.
and some were froze in time.
Yep. I saw that too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is because, like, I mean, during World War II, I'm sure everybody was experimenting with it, and I think it was wasn't it Albert Einstein
hmm
theory that he had?
Yeah, I think that was like the base of it was Einstein, and then Nikola Tesla was the original like leader of the project and was all hands on until they wanted to do the experiment, and he suggested that no crew be there because there was going to be bad stuff that was probably going to happen.
Yeah, yeah.
And they said no, so he's like, all right, I'm done. Which kudos to him,
Right.
because obviously that's what happened.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
Well then, do we want to talk about like the after effects of people after it happened or not yet?
I think go for it.
All right. So, like you're saying, people were kind of fused into the hull.
Mhm.
Yep.
So, which is weird to me because I'm thinking, does that mean that the ship had to have went invisible for for a few seconds and came back, and people might have been falling through, but which is how they would have got fused?
They liquefied or something as the time warp or whatever it is happened, and then they were close enough to a wall that they just like fused. And
Okay.
I could see that because like
Yeah.
the magnetic and stuff like that, because you could get magnets.
Yeah, so sorry, yeah, the whole thing is that the ship was covered in like copper wire, electrified copper wire, and then there was something with electromagnetic field around the whole ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I saw on that part.
And then what? People went kind of crazy, like just
Mhm.
from a
The crew
psychological
that survived,
standpoint.
yeah, they were kind of messed up, and
And then other
Sorry.
people, I didn't specifically know if it meant like in their own minds they thought they were burning for a few weeks, or if they actually were physically burning for a few weeks after.
yeah, it's hard to say.
So I don't really know how to interpret that part of it, but people were apparently burning for a couple weeks after the experiment happened.
And they're like these are documented with like the crew members being sick and stuff like that, right? Or is this all still part of the allegedly?
I think the whole thing is kind of alleged.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Here's the thing.
Because there were sorry, but just real quick, but there were stuff that was saying like the ship. What was the ship's name again?
Eldridge.
Eldridge
USS.
wasn't even in Philadelphia at that time. There's also
Really?
that information that it's saying.
Right.
Mm.
But if you're doing a covert like an operation, but just experiment, then obviously you're not going to say that it's in Philadelphia.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, right.
Yeah.
On top of that, it wouldn't be the first time government destroys records and falsifies them.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
so it could have happened.
I did also see that there was like that specific ship was used by someone else after the fact, like way past the fact, and the logs in the book that listed like pretty much everything you'd hear about in the Philadelphia experiment were ripped out. And
Yeah.
like the crew members are like, well, why is this ripped? And they're like, that's how we got it.
They didn't even redact it. They just ripped.
Right.
Done.
Right.
We got to get rid of all the evidence. Yeah. Crazy.
They would just got on a new log book.
Yeah, I know.
Right. Just rewrote
you'd
everything
think, yeah.
like hand like
Oh,
copy.
that's too much. No.
They
It's
must have just
probably so much.
They must have just forgot. They were like, "Oh shit!"
Right? Like last second. Oh,
Mhm.
gotta take that.
Yeah, but or it's like, yep, those specific pages must have disappeared with the other crew members, right?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if we really did something and we just covered it up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because I did see that the boat was dismantled at some point in a different country.
Maybe that's when they were looking at the logs. Like I was just saying.
Right.
But I don't know.
I'm looking right now.
But yeah, so what do you guys think about that though? So they were trying to do like you think they're actually trying to do like cloaking technology?
That's what it sounds
or do you
like.
think like that just happened and they didn't expect it? Because like the whole magnetic field,
Mhm.
that to me doesn't necessarily mean they wanted the ship to be invisible. They just wanted to trick the minds that the
Right.
Nazis were doing.
Yeah.
But the method that they did it, maybe this was like an unintended effect
Mhm.
they didn't realize was going to happen.
That kind of reminds me, the guy I was talking about before, Al Belek, or however you say it.
Nico Bellic. GTA 4.
He had stated that there are 4 biofields on Earth that come together every 20 years, and it's on August 12th, which is when the experiment happened. And so he claims that strong energy helped them slip into like time travel. So like it was
Okay.
like unexpected from the start, I guess. I think
Mm.
that
Okay.
they never planned on time travel. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. They were just trying to go invisible.
Right, which is wild.
I mean, like, if you also believe in all like the UFOs and stuff like that,
Mhm.
this isn't far fetched in my opinion.
Well, that's
Like,
another thing too. Is they say that some of the and
the,
another thing I saw is like
the UFO
derived
technology.
from alien
I
technology.
was thinking that too.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing when I was looking at this info. I'm all like,
Yep.
this could be somewhat reversed engineered alien
Oh, for
technology.
sure.
Well, yeah,
And that goes into my thing at the end I'll talk about with space travel.
I was gonna say, like, look at. I think isn't B-52 bombers also based off of reverse technology?
That's the conspiracy, because if you do look at some of those, they do look pretty alien, right? And then if you are going to look at our next generation fighter, what is it, the sixth?
Yeah, something like that.
That looks pretty unconventional to me, like more than what should be for human to pilot.
Yeah. Just so you know, it did go and get dismantled in 99. I thought it was sooner, but because I was like, maybe they were trying to hide the evidence of it, so send it to another country. But it was in 99 and it was sold to a Greek firm
Okay.
or demolished and broke up. So,
But sorry, let me backtrack.
no, you're good.
But what I was going to say is, so you said like all the different fields like combining together.
Mhm.
So if they could manipulate and have things that give off those specific fields, maybe in certain intensities, maybe they could have like full control of what they were trying to do.
I think but
But
they just needed the knowledge.
Yeah. So
For sure.
and then if they kept doing that experiment and stuff like that, now realizing maybe they got a lot further along than what we know.
Yeah, that's true. They say that they stopped because there were so many deaths and it just went wrong. But
Right. And
who
then for
knows?
all we know, there could be an infinite multiverse and we humans created it because of
Right?
this experiment.
Honestly.
It all goes back to, when did this start? 1940,
3.
43.
1943.
What if that's like the starting point of the multiverse that we created because of this experiment?
I could see it.
I mean, that or what the Germans were doing too.
Yeah.
I mean, every country, right? Wasn't Japan experimenting with things and
Oh yeah, every country.
right?
I would assume.
So,
Yeah.
I think it's possible.
Yeah.
I like it.
Crazy. But just crazy enough to could be true.
Yeah, exactly.
Who
What
knows?
about you, John? What are your thoughts on all this?
Crazy.
Any kind of conspiracies? Anything you're thinking could be?
Nah, you guys covered it.
Oh, damn.
You got nothing to add?
Nope.
All right. Well, are we at the
Kidding.
end of what we're saying about this, or?
I don't think I really have anything.
All right. Well, let me put this past you, right? Okay. Let's say this is like alien reverse engineering, right? Or whatever.
Mhm.
Now, how we just talked about all the fields and everything, if you're able to get like the right stuff to make it work 100%, maybe that's how they're getting through space time. Because they say like traveling through space, you're bending space,
Mhm.
and then, it's space time.
Right.
So maybe there is something with that, because speed makes you heavier, gravity, all like this other crap, physics or whatever, but maybe there's a way to do it
To
through
bend with the
the
magnetic.
fabric of space time. And then maybe instead of going long distances, maybe aliens or whatever, or even space travel in general, to go light years away is literally just being able to fully control space time. So you could theoretically show up like instantly or 10 minutes later, like millions and millions of miles away, theoretically. But it would be like teleportation, but more controlled.
I see what you're saying.
So maybe that's the element of space travel to
You just
actually, because, they say light
work.
years, 4 light years away, 4 years to get there at light speed.
Okay.
But going light speed is impossible. You're not
How the
able.
do we really know?
I know. But just Einstein's
Yeah,
theories.
has anyone done it?
But maybe that's the
Math,
way.
dude.
Math.
Maybe it's just like a time travel thing for traveling through space.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, how do we really know what the speed of light is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, it is weird how they come up with these numbers and stuff, because who
Mhm.
just slapped it on there and said, "Oh, this is it"? How do we know that person's not wrong?
Right.
Just take
True.
that Stargate episode. where they found the other aliens through Stargate, and then they were like showing how humans do math and all this stuff. And then the aliens were all like, oh yeah, we used to look at the universe like that.
Yeah.
Basically meaning that humans were wrong and
Yeah.
how they're doing everything. So we said, oh, we're doing it right because we're told we're doing it right. We don't know if we're doing it right.
Right.
I mean, who's to say we're not completely ass backwards in our whole thinking process about the universe?
Oh, for sure.
And
Yeah.
1 × 1 can equal 2.
You know, like,
Man.
how do we know?
Yeah.
And a 2 is
We'd
a
never know.
1 and a 1 is a 2.
Right.
Talking about when you go to the bathroom.
Oh dear.
Mm.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh, but then something else I saw. Nikola Tesla had claimed that he had some kind of communication with aliens, and found out allegedly that they were involved in like the Montauk project and everything. So I don't know. That was just random little side bit.
Right. I know he also could have gave us like basically Wi-Fi electricity.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a theory that
Wait, Tesla or aliens? What are you talking about?
Nikola.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nico.
He had one of his experiments where he could basically do Wi-Fi electricity where you'll never have to plug anything in and it would always have it. And the theory is the Eiffel Tower was supposed to be one of the points of transmuting, like free
Transmitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was supposed to keep everything charged as well, because it was supposed to have these big tower things, kind of like the size of the Eiffel Tower.
Yep.
Probably bigger, whatever. Think about like an arc reactor from Iron Man,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you'd have big towers around the world, and then that would be transmitting all your stuff
Well,
and even keeping all your shit charged.
right.
Because you'd have big towers, but it works off of the whatever atmosphere we have, because we have multiple layers, whatever layer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was supposed to basically be free energy,
Hmm.
but they found supposedly, I think it's probably like a conspiracy, because
Oh yeah, there is.
they remember they showed both. They showed the Tesla way of doing it, and then they showed the other way of doing it for like your electricity and how you get it.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people are saying the way we do it now was more profitable. That's why we're with it, opposed
Yeah.
to doing Nikola Tesla's idea.
Well,
I
yeah.
could 100% believe that.
Because right now, if you were to convert to that, you'd have to redo the entire system, everything. Because if you use Tesla coil things now, like how he wanted it, it would just fry out all your electronics.
Maybe.
Wow.
No, it would. They were saying that because you need certain conductors in certain ways to actually have that ability to charge it in a way that's off of the atmosphere. So you'd really have to redo your all electronics in society. Otherwise, it would just burn everything out.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Well, see, for them, it'd be smart at this point. Flip it back on and then just start charging an arm and a leg for everything. You know, you got to rebuy new Teslas. You got to rebuy new phones, everything.
Yeah, for sure.
They could do pre-sales, right? Like, hey guys, in 5 years, this is gonna go live, so you might want to start buying all of your stuff now. You know,
Yeah.
and then boom, they can rake in the money and then not turn it on.
Mm-hmm, But yeah,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Fair.
Yeah.
believe me, I've looked into a lot of stuff about why things are the way that they are and
It
how
all
that could be
comes down to
better,
money.
and then it's not.
Well, remember when I talked about the calendar being changed and John was like, did they make money?
It's all about the money.
It's all about
Yeah.
the money, man.
Yep. Money talks.
Exactly. All right. Does anyone got anything else on the experiment?
Experience, experiment, no.
I've never had a Philadelphia experience.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
neither.
This sounds like a
I've been through Philadelphia,
good
but I don't
band.
think I've stopped there.
that's a
It's-
good
it's like-
band.
it's like the Jimi Hendrix experience.
Oh,
That's what it's kind of like. But yeah, it's
that'd be a good
Philadelphia experience.
series to make for someone to go around filming in Philadelphia. Just like the Philadelphia experience.
It's always sunny in Philadelphia.
Ooh.
That show out there.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
and let me just fix it. Yeah, Coney Island is Brooklyn, the southernmost tip of Brooklyn, New York City.
Nice.
I had to correct that because I know you will TikTok.
Oh yeah.
But then again, you'll only see like the short of me saying that and not watch the full video. So
Right.
losers.
All right. Anyone else got anything?
Nope.
All right. So now, what do you guys know about blimps and zeppelins?
I know in World of Warcraft there's a zip. Take the
Yeah.
zip.
Yeah, I would not want to be intoxicated in a blimp way up in the sky because it would freak me out.
Oh, for
like, a lot.
sure. That
Yeah.
sounds like a panic attack.
There is actual storage on blimps you can use to have stuff on there.
Mm-hmm.
They make one hell of an explosion.
What about you, John? What all do you know?
I know about the Hindenburg. I know they make great advertisement. I know what they said. They don't make blimps anymore.
Yeah.
And
There are
And then you can
Zeppelins
actually
are little compared to blimps.
Yes.
Well,
Those are just smaller little.
no,
and then-
blimps are the smaller ones.
And then
Oh.
GTA 5 online, you can like call a number and then have one spawn. And then it's like the dumbest thing ever because it's just like, why would you?
What does it do?
This? You just fly around and then some asshole in like an oppressor, shoot you down like a dick.
Funny.
Gotcha.
All right. So for zeppelins and stuff like that, I saw a conspiracy pop up on my phone about them, and it piqued my interest. So I looked into why they stopped. Right. So the Hindenburg disaster was in 37. It unalived 36 out of the 99 people. It had 13 passengers, 22 crew members, and then 1 ground crew member. This is filmed. You can go watch the film of it exploding.
Okay.
Keep that in mind. The Hindenburg disaster basically killed the trust of the public, right? Nobody wanted to ride on them anymore because they thought they were unsafe. Do you guys have any questions so far?
Well, seeing the footage of the Hindenburg
I know I said 2 lines.
exploding.
Yeah.
You said how many people survived?
So there was 99 people total, and 13 die 13 passengers passed, 22 crew members, 1 ground crew. So what's that? 35, 36 people. So you had
You just threw too many numbers out at me.
66 people survived.
How?
I don't know what's happening.
You watch that footage. How?
I don't even
That-
think
that
that.
whole
I don't
thing-
even think you mapped that right, dude.
I don't
You said
know.
99 minus 36.
Oh, 63.
Thank you.
But how the hell did they survive? If you watch that footage, you're all like, there ain't no way
'Cause
someone's
it
going to
just
survive.
exploded, right?
Yeah, there was fire everywhere. How would
Huh?
you not burn alive?
Not all of the crew members were in the Hindenburg. Some of them are ground crew members.
Yeah, only 1 ground crew member.
Yeah.
22 crew member in the Zeppelin passed.
So there was a shit ton of guys on the ground pulling the thing in with ropes.
Okay.
Yeah. But on it there was 99.
Huh.
So some people did survive.
What happened that made it explode? Do we know?
Somebody lit a
punctured-
cigarette in the
No, they
where all
were
the
allowed
gas
to
was.
smoke in it.
There
There
was
was
a spark.
yeah, in
Yeah,
the wrong
because somebody
spot.
lit a cigarette and their match was like, oh,
Right.
There was a leak or something, and then a spark, and then it just started on fire.
Didn't we say that they ran on like hydrogen or something?
Hydrogen and helium. So
Okay.
in Germany they ran off of hydrogen because we weren't selling them helium because back in that time helium was rare to find.
well,
It's
it's
easy-
technically it's non-renewable. You know that, right?
Right, but I feel like we have ways of making it.
Yeah,
right?
we could probably make it.
I'm
probably.
sure.
I mean,
yeah.
it's just combining stuff, science, right?
Chemistry.
So now I feel bad all them times that remember we would like take like the helium, inhale it, and then be like, you know, our weird voices, little
mouse.
voices.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's all like, hey, we just wasted a resource.
Yeah.
Well, between clowns and big blimp, that's where most of the helium goes these days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true
True.
that.
True.
Well, because nowadays, for just a day work to run it, it's like $100,000 to run one of their advertisements and stuff like that.
Good year.
Yeah, good year.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So there was the Graf Zeppelin, which had done over 540 flights, and then another 143 of them over the ocean, Atlantic Ocean, without any issues at all. They retired them in the 40s just due to scrapping to build airplanes and whatnot. So hydrogen versus helium. So hydrogen, obviously, we know is highly flammable. And that's what unfortunately happened with the Hindenburg. And they have to use the hydrogen due to the U.S. Not supplying them because of military concerns. They didn't want to give them helium. And then helium is safer. It is more expensive. And it is rare at the time. It has less lift, so you can't get as high. Hydrogen, you can get higher than helium.
Interesting.
Which
Right.
I thought it was the other way around. And there are still modern day ones that are used with helium.
Good thing you ain't out there inhaling no
Hydrogen.
hydrogen balloons.
Right?
Yeah, you'd be like shooting electricity, like lightning from your mouth or something.
Yeah. So airplanes obviously been in development and they became more superior. There was the rapid development of them, and then also they were able to eventually start carrying more people across the ocean versus
Like through the ocean.
No, across
Over.
Yeah.
over the ocean,
Yeah.
but not through it.
Well, hey, all I know is that somebody somewhere down the line split the ocean in half, and people just skipped on through.
That was only a C.
Yeah, that was the Red Sea, bro.
Tomatoes, man. I don't live there.
Smaller body of water.
Still impressive.
It's like I don't want to go to any ocean. Okay, I hate sharks. No thanks. I'm a land man.
Right.
Ah, you're an oil guy.
Propane and propane accessories.
Airships were also that's what you would call them. They are slow, unpredictable, and in high winds it can take them off course really easy.
Yeah. Do they have any kind of steering?
You're a balloon. Yeah, they
They
There
got
is.
like
they have a rudder and shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so the first one ever made, or like the first one that went for flight was 1852.
Damn.
Yeah, 1852.
Okay.
So
Those ones probably didn't have steering.
no, that was the first
that
steering.
is-
So
okay.
the first flying without steering,
Would that just be a hot
was
air
in-
balloon?
Yeah, was in like 1700s.
Oh, okay.
So the Zeppelins different between them and like hot air balloons is that you can actually steer them.
Okay.
So they do have
Got it.
some steering to them.
No, it's crazy. Like if they did
How
like
little I know.
if they did like the first Zeppelin or whatever that couldn't steer, and then they're like, "Oh, that's so cool," and then it keeps going and going. They're like, "So how does he get back?"
Right. Exactly. How do we land?
We'll end there. Peace.
Peace.
Okay. Bye.
Deuces.